Hello everyone, welcome into our season finale of Raiders franchise. We're finally going to get done with season 1 and we're going to be ahead of schedule here, so this game will not have happened in real life. So I'm finally excited about that. First thing we have to do is let's get into our upgrades. Our first upgrade is going to go to Tyree Wilson, and for him, I want to develop his power rusher. I think as a rookie, I just need to get his overall up and then work on developing him overall as he gets +1 power moves. Next on our list is middle linebacker Divine Diablo, and for him, I'm going to go into pass coverage. I want to make him a scheme fit, plus I think the coverage archetype's hard to be good at, so I want to develop him specifically there. He gets 2-man and 2-zone, that's nice. Amik Robertson's your next one. I just went into man-to-man for him. He gets +2 zone, 1 play rec, 2 tackle, or 2-man and 1 zone. Last one is right guard Jason Hines, and for him I'm going into pass protector just because it's so terrible. And that gets it up to a 55. He improved a little bit. He's still not good. Also, you've seen the upgrade for Jason Hines. He's the player I signed to replace the injured Greg Van Roten. I needed a right guard. He was on a practice squad, so I signed him, brought him in. He has a 2-year deal. I don't know that he'll make the team next year, but he was the best option we had available to fill that roster spot. Hello, everyone. Welcome in today. Russell Wilson's your starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Honestly, he hasn't been that good, so I'm not surprised that the Broncos are 8-8. I'm actually kind of surprised with them stats. They are 8-8. We're going to be in Vegas today. Let's get into it. Aubrey's going to kick it down there, and Trey Tucker's on the return. We're going to try to take this one out, see what we can do with it. There's not a whole lot of spaces. He cuts back, and he gets it out to the 24. As I mentioned, your starting quarterback's Joe Flacco. He threw for 142 yards, 0 touchdowns, and a pick. He only hit 48% of his passes last week, but he gave our offense a spark, so I want to give him a whole game just to see how he can do, because he may retire, but he could influence my decision on what I'm looking for in a backup going forward. My biggest thing with Aiden O'Connell is his accuracy is not the best, but he also doesn't have the strongest arm, and I think that impacts his accuracy even when he's, I guess, not in a bad spot on a play. Like, he's late because his arm's weak. Like that right there, Flacco was late. His arm made up for it, and we pick up 8 yards. Let's take a look at your starting offense for today. Joe Flacco is your new starting quarterback. And at right guard, we're going to play Andre James, who's typically our starting center, but I moved him over to right guard. That way he could start there in the place of the injured Greg Van Roten and give us our best 5 out there. Let's see how our offense performs today. I'm happy we get to welcome Davante Adams back today and see if maybe we can get him up over 1,100 yards, as we went to Renfro, and that one just didn't work. 3rd and 2 here. We're going to send a man in motion. Flacco's in the gun. We're going to pass this. It's Davante Adams. We're looking to go down the field to him, and he's open. Joe puts it right on him. Davante Adams with a huge play on his first drive back. You'll love to see him healthy, and we hope to have him back next year after a 32-yard pickup. Joe Flacco in the gun here. 1st and 10. Again, looking to pass. We're going to go down the middle of the field. That's Davante Adams wide open once again down to the 13-yard line. You can see how big of an impact he has on this team when he's out there. That's why we want to try to keep him in the offseason. Flacco in the gun here. We're probably going to pass, and we're looking to go underneath right here. Michael Mayer's open there. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup. I honestly don't know if this opening drive really could have gone much better than what it has, as Josh Jacobs jukes that back to the outside. That's a solid carry on 2nd down. Big 3rd and 1 here for the Raiders. They're going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who powers and can't quite break the play, and that's going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. In the gun here, looking to pass is Joe Flacco. Right there underneath. He couldn't get the ball to him, but Josh Jacobs was open. 1 tight end in the game. We're going to throw a fade out there. That's Josh Jacobs. Davante Adams for the touchdown. What a big play. Raiders take the early lead here today, and Davante makes his presence felt. Along with the QB change, I'm telling you, that throw power of Joe Flacco is making an impact. Under center is Russell Wilson taking the field as your Broncos starter, and down he goes. That's a sack by Malcolm Kuntz. What a way to begin our day. Try to get a little more pressure on Russ as he's on the move, and he's getting chased down by Spillane. But Jacorian Bennett lost Cortland Sutton there. However, he stepped out of bounds, I guess. That's incomplete. Right there's pressure, and down goes Russell Wilson. That is a huge play by Max Crosby, getting the sack and ending this Broncos drive. Joe Flacco and the Raiders offense take over here. Going down the field's Flacco. He's trying to fit it in there one-on-one, and that's intercepted. he didn't have quite enough arm strength for that. I got a little greedy. I seen him running open. I knew it was risky, but I wanted to take a shot there. It's the final game of the season, guys. I want to have a little bit of fun here. That's probably going to be a little bit ugly, but I'm trying to see and test what throw power really matters in this game, as that's broken up, bringing up a 2nd and 10. Nate Hobbs with the good play. And look at that quick pressure in there. He gets an accurate pass out there, though, underneath the Dortch. I meant Dolchich, not Dortch on that last play. I don't know why Greg Dortch came to mind there, as that's a pass by Russell to Dolchich. He holds on through Morig's contact. That's a first down for the Broncos. Under center, Javonte Williams in the backfield. Are we going to see his first carry? We do. And man, is that a big old crease up the middle. Javonte Williams next to Russ in the backfield, and they're going to run play action, and Russell goes down. Divine Diablo with the big play. That's going to back him up to a 3rd and 7. This Broncos O-line looks overmatched. Back in the game, I doubt they're going to run it here, so we expect another pass as Russell Wilson's got all day in the pocket, and that's broken up and almost caught by Cortland Sutton. However, it was dropped, so that's going to bring up a 4th down. Being a little bit more conservative here, we're going to go back to the ground with Josh Jacobs. He's trying to juke and get outside, but he got caught up on somebody and only took that for 1. Under center, Flacco again, dropping back to pass. He's just going to check it down underneath, and I don't know what happened there. He didn't get the pass out in time, I guess. 3rd and 9 from the gun. Flacco and the Raiders got a pass going down the field. That's Davante Adams, one-on-one, beating his man and getting the first down. What a play, and a big pickup for the Raiders. Davante's at 4 for 76 already. Flacco looking to pass, going down the field. That's Davante Adams wide open. Nobody covering him in between the safety and the linebacker. First down, Raiders. He's on fire today. He's obviously feeling healthy. Remaining here in the gun, Flacco and the Raiders looking to pass, going down the field. Whoa, that's a misfire and intercepted by Justin Simmons. I don't know what happened there. That was a bad throw. That was for Davante Adams. Russell Wilson and the Broncos take over, handing it off. That's Javonte Adams with a big old crease up the middle, and that's a big carry. This Raiders defense has been pretty maligned all season. They've struggled pretty much all year, and they haven't been good. But let me tell you, the last 2 weeks, they've kind of come on a little bit, as Max Crosby's showing just why he's a star in this league. And then I've also been seeing a lot of growth out of Tyree Wilson, which is great to see for a rookie that, you know, real life didn't go so well for him. But in this game, as the season's progressed, he's gotten better, and he's really grown. And I wish I could would have gotten that breakout scenario to work for Jacorian Bennett, as he's another rookie that's really actually surprised me a little bit. So even though this defense hasn't been good, they've grown. But here at the end of one, it's 7-0 Raiders. We've been the better team today. I've got to get a little more careful with the ball. I've gotten a little too throw happy. I need to get that under control with Flacco. Coming out here with single back Javonte Adams, Williams with himself in the backfield. That's Dolchich making the reception, getting the first down for the Broncos. Coming out here in the I formation. They're going to hand it off. That's Javonte Williams getting another crease, man. This O-line might not be good pass protectors, but they seem to be good run blockers. That's going to be a false start. Back him up. Mike Lynchy. Oh, no, they call that on us. Are you kidding me? Who's guilty of that? Come on, Malcolm Kuntz. You got to do better than that. Trying to get some younger players out here. It's frustrating to see them make mistakes like that. As Russ is on the move, going down the field, and Cortland Sutton beat Jacorian Bennett. He fell at the 1, though, so that's not a touchdown. We could still hold him to 3, maybe. False start here on the offense is going to back him up. Left guard was guilty of that one for the Broncos. They've got 3 tight ends in the game. Actually, 2 tight ends and an extra lineman in the game. You can guess this is a run right up the middle. That's a short pickup for Michael Burton. They're going to hand it off. That's Javonte Williams, and Divine Diablo can't stop him from getting in. He falls forward, and that's a touchdown for the Broncos. They tie this one up likely after the extra point. Still going to open this drive up, looking to pass here. Davante Adams, and that's a miss. He was wide open. Joe Flacco just couldn't get it in there. Flacco staying under center in the same formation. This time going to Jacobs right up the middle. He tries to run through the safety, but he couldn't do it. 3rd and 3, spreading the Broncos out, looking to pass. We're going to check it down quick. That is Josh Jacobs for the first down, juking back inside, getting extra yards. That's a nice pickup on 3rd down. We're going to throw the quick RPO out there. That's Davante Adams getting the reception. Trying to break away there. That was some weird contact he couldn't get away from. But that's a big pickup. Devontae's now over 100 yards, 6 for 106 already today. That's a very impressive stat line for the veteran as he's open again across the middle, and we go right back to him. What a day he is having, man. Josh McDaniels has looked a little desperate today with how many times he's went out there and thrown the ball all over the yard and tried to feature his stars to save his job. I just don't think it's going to happen. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like he's just trying to do what he should have been doing all along. Hunter Renfrow one-on-one. Pat Surtain gets him down. 4th and 7. We're in a dead man zone. I think we're going to go for it. That's a stupid delay of game. I was trying to adjust the running back, and I didn't do it in time. I should have snapped the ball. I knew I was running low on time. Now we're backed up to a 4th and 12, and honestly, we should probably punt it, but we're still going to go for this. Flacco on the move. Gets hit. He had his man. You could see Renfrow or Adams was coming, or I mean Michael Mayer was coming open on that. That was just a second too short. I should have stayed inside of the pocket a little bit more there. With the Commanders winning, though, it benefits us to lose this game. I'm not trying to lose it, but it benefits us. As that's a quick one underneath the Dulcich, who's been really good today. Russ is under center here, looking to pass. That's quick underneath again, and that's a tackle by Davine Diablo. Power formation here, and they're going to run it right at us, it looks like. And then it's actually play action and a check down, and that works perfectly. First down, Broncos. Williams gets the edge. Marcus Epps can't get him down. However, Amari Burney blows him up. That's a loss of 1. 2 tight ends in the game here over to the left, and they're going to run it. Ew, actually, I was wrong. That's play action. And Russ just missed on that one. He was inaccurate there. Backing everybody up a little bit. I like to run some off man in this situation. Russ on the move. Feeling pressure from Tillery, but he throws it away. He could have ran for that. I don't know why he didn't run for that. That's crazy to me. That's going to force the Broncos to settle for 3 here. That's going to be up and right down the middle. They take the lead, but Russ should have had that first down. That's a big mistake on his behalf. Those stats, they speak for themselves, man. As that's just a missed block by Jakob Johnson running away from everybody, and we gain nothing. It's frustrating because I am trying to run the ball because we as a team need to get better and keep these drives alive, and it's just not working. Play action, looking down the field. We have a man open, and Flacco puts it right on Jacoby Myers. First down, Raiders. This drive stays alive. Gonna run a screen out there. That's Josh Jacobs getting it. Pat Surtain one-on-one. He jukes back inside. Gets a couple extra yards. Let's get moving here. No huddle. Ran a little bit too much clock here as we're looking to pass now. Right there. Open. Oh, no. I threw that too late. Jacoby Myers. Plus the pass was behind him, but no, that was a big mistake. He was open earlier. I threw it late. Come on now, Flacco. Russell Wilson, he has all day, man. And then he gets laid out. This time we're sending more at him as he's on the move. We might get him from behind, and we do. That's Amik Robertson with the sack. Broncos oddly call a timeout there. That doesn't make sense to me. I say 3rd and 13 was a bad decision to call a timeout as Russ throws the Dulcich. Down he goes. We're going to call a timeout now, and maybe we can get a field goal on the board. We're going to try to see if maybe we can get some points as we go quick out there. It's Jacoby Myers with the reception. Timeout. Quick snap with Flacco. That's going to be... Wow, what was that throw? 12 seconds, 1 timeout. We need some yards here. We're going to take a shot. Down the field, one-on-one. Jacoby Myers can't get there to make the play. That's broken up by Mathis. 3rd and 10. We're running out of time anyway. Take a shot. Down the field we go. One-on-one once again. Josh Jacobs. He can't make the play. Time runs out in the half. That's okay. As we head into halftime here, this has been kind of disappointing, honestly. We started off really hot, and then we cooled down. We're losing 10-7. We're still the better team, I think. But ultimately, we're not playing like it as level 8. Too many turnovers. I've been too aggressive with the ball. Got to get that under control. Let's take a look at Cleveland and the Bengals. It's the Bengals up 14-0. Keeping their slim playoff hopes alive at 8-8. We'll see if that's any way to help them get in, as the Browns have already been eliminated. Next up, we have Houston at Indianapolis. This is a Texans lead. This game doesn't really matter. It's more for draft positioning. Neither team's going to make the playoffs, so it is what it is. The final game we're going to get an update on is the Vikings at the Lions. This is a Lions lead, and once again, it's more for draft position. I really wanted to see the Commanders game update, because that's in a draft position that really matters to us. If they win, I mean, we lose, that's good. We move up to number 2, for sure. We'll have to see what happens here in the second half. Broncos get the ball here to open up the second half as we're kicking it down there. That's going to be a touchback. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to mute that out. I started coughing there. Although I'm feeling much better than I was, I'm still recovering from getting sick and having to take time off. So, still a little fuzzy here and a little bit of coughing fits as Russ throws that away on first down. Russ under center. This is going to be a straight handoff, and that is played perfectly by this Raiders defense. Amari Burney makes the play. Third down here. We're going to go to press man since they audibled. Oh, no, we got beat right there. Amik Robertson was burned. That's a play by Morig to get him down, but that's a huge pickup by Lil Jordan Humphrey there. That's a big miss by this defense. We're showing some cracks here to begin the second half, as that's a handoff to Javonte Williams, and there's another big crease as Epps makes the one-on-one tackle. That's a carry, and wow, nobody's there. Clear into the end zone, touchdown, Broncos. It's not looking good for the Raiders, man. This is a rough one right now. That's a big mistake. I don't know. We didn't even touch him there, I don't think. We're going to try to play a little bit smarter here in the second half. Let's get our ground attack going with Josh. He fumbles it, but luckily we get on top of it. Man, that was a big mistake, possibly. Okay, taking it on the ground. Josh Jacobs cuts it back inside. That's a solid pickup. We'll take it. 3rd and 3. That's manageable. I'm not sure about this play call, but we're going to go to the stretch run as that's Jacobs not getting it. He couldn't run through Strand there. 4th and 2. So we're going to punt this one away. Nope, we're running a fake. Cole, I'm hitting R1 and he never threw it. I don't understand how is that supposed to work if you're pounding R1 and he just do. He never threw it, man. Jakob Johnson's wide open. We should have had that. That's a big missed opportunity, and that's Madden. I don't know why he's not throwing it. This game could start to get ugly now following that missed opportunity, as that's a sack by Divine Diablo. Maybe holding him to 3 will help a little bit. Screen pass out here. And that doesn't go anywhere. That was read perfectly. 3rd and 20 here. Tillery coming with some pressure. That's a bad throw to Cortland Sutton, and Corey and Bennett makes the tackle, getting him down, bringing up a 4th and 20. And as you can see at the bottom here, it's 17-0 Commanders over Cowboys. That's a big, big game for us to keep an eye on. Kick is up and good. It's only going to be a 20-7 game. A loss is good here, but I still want to win it. I'd love to win this game. Right back to this ground game. We need to get it growing as Jacobs has been bottled up all day. Spread him out here and try to run it out of the gun this time, as that's Jacobs. And again, we can't do it. Dylan Parham can't hold on to his block. That's frustrating. 3rd and 5. We're going to run a screen to Jacobs. See if that works. As he's caught up. What happened there on Andre James? Why did he get caught up there? He was ahead of him. What the heck, dude? This is a risk. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. We're going for this. If we lose, it don't really matter. We're going to go out there to Jacoby Myers, one-on-one, who holds on. 1st down. Raiders keep this drive alive. Flacco's in the gun here with Jakob Johnson in the game at fullback. Jacobs gets to the edge, runs. He tries to run through Pat Surtain, but he holds on and gets him down after picking up 8. Good news about that last run is it knocked Pat Surtain out of the zone. And they're going to have to hand it off. That's Josh Jacobs juking around the line and fighting ahead for the 1st down. We'll take it. Keep this drive alive. Maybe we can get back in this one. Samir White checks into the game to spell Josh Jacobs. And that one really had nowhere to go. They read it perfectly, and we didn't have a blocker there. I tried to cut it back, but Strand made a good play. 2nd and 8, keeping it on the ground to Samir White up the middle, and that play was, he breaks off of that. Nice play. That's a good pickup of, I think, 8 or so. That's 3rd and 1. We got a big gap up the middle. We're just going to hand it off. Josh Jacobs, he finds a crease. 1st down, Raiders. Keeping people spread out. Flacco looking to pass here. That's Devontae Adams open, and he finds him. That's a solid pickup. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter here with the Raiders trailing 20-7. Our passing yards have actually been pretty good, and our rushing attacks coming together. If we can quit turning the ball over, we stand a chance in this one. In the gun, 2nd and 2, handing it off here. That's Jacobs cutting back inside with a nice hard cut back. That's a beautiful run. 1st down, Raiders. They might get a tutty on this drive if they can keep it up. In the gun here, Flacco looking to pass. That's going to be Hunter Renfrow, but he missed him. He had Pat Surtain beat there. He was getting hit, though. I can't be too mad about that throw. 2nd and 10 here. Flacco in the gun, handing it off. Josh Jacobs one-on-one. He can't make Strand miss. I tried to juke. It just didn't happen. 3rd and 9. We got a pass here. We're going to go to the end zone. Michael Mayer. Ooh, that's not where I thought he was going to end up. I thought he was going to go towards that corner pylon. That one didn't work. We're going to settle for 3 here. It's a short kick, but it's 4th and 9. In a 10-point game, it's still a 2-score game, but if we get another stop, we're still in this. It's still possible. Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me. They might take this back to the house. And that's exactly what they do. They make me look stupid. Noah Igbenogany, the first-round pick, former Dolphin corner. He took it back to the house, man. That's a big mistake. Touchdown Broncos. They extended up to a 3-score game now. We're going to throw the quick bubble out there. That's Javonte not able to break the tackle. He picks up nothing there. 2nd and 10. We're going to throw it another bubble on different play out there. Davante Adams breaks the tackle, gets the first down. That works out. This is probably going to be your final play or series of the stars, we'll say, on the team out there. As that's a check down underneath, and Jakob Johnson loses a yard. He came back to catch that pass. I guess it was a bad throw. 2nd and 11. Looking to pass with Flacco. Play action. Davante Adams, he's coming back to that ball wide open. Tries to juke to the outside. Couldn't make him miss, but he gets hurt. Uh-oh. That's why I wanted to take him out. Hopefully this isn't long-term. He's going to the locker room. As long as it don't affect next season, I'm okay with it. Truthfully, though, that's the fear, is that this injury will affect next season. If Jacobs gets the carry, he just had to beat Simmons. He couldn't quite do it. 2nd and 6. And it's an upper arm fracture, which ends this season, but that's fine. It won't affect him next year. That should be like a 4-week recovery. He'll be good for the start of next season. We can deal with that. 2nd and 6 here under center. Flacco. RPO, and he had Trey Tucker. He just missed him. That was bad accuracy. Flacco looking to pass here. 3rd and 6 underneath. That's just a miss. Michael Mayer was open. They might have DPI here, though. That's what they call. First down. We'll take it, man. 1st and 10. We're going to send Jakobi Meyers in motion. And we're going to go in right underneath. That's Trey Tucker in the gap. He couldn't hold on to it, though. Dang, man. We needed that one. Flacco in the gun here. We're going to run play action. We want to go down the field. There we go. We got Jakobi Meyers open. He comes down with it. First down at the 18. Flacco in the gun here. Looking to pass. Oh, no. That's horrible. Trey Tucker was not open at all. Flacco handing it off here. That play was just read perfectly. Broncos were all over it. 3rd and 9 here. We're going to see if we can get a shot to the end zone to Jakobi Meyers, and we have it. Touchdown, Raiders. Big play by Jakobi Meyers right there. He laid out and made the catch. That might be our final touchdown of our first season. I'm thankful it's going to be over. It's been pretty poor, but nice play by Jakobi Meyers. Feels like first time we've seen Russell Wilson in the offense in a while, and they go to Javonte Williams for a solid 9-yard carry. If I'm the Broncos, I start just running the clock here. There's no point in prolonging this game, as they're going to take a shot of their own and miss Jerry Jeudy. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1, and that's actually pretty crucial, as we can't get over there with Tillery. What happened? He he strafed. I think I have auto strafe on, and that's why he strafed instead of going after him. That's a big play. If we get that stop, we still have a chance. I'm not going to lie to you. That play is pretty depressing, as that's a quick pass. Dolchich comes down with it. Now we just want to hold him out of the end zone again, and that's disappointing. Under center here, and that's Max Crosby making the play, blowing him up in the backfield. 3rd and 6, best case scenario, we can hope to maybe hold him to 3 here and keep it a 2-touchdown game, which I guess is still kind of manageable, as Nichols is getting pressure and Russ throws it away. Aubrey lines up, and that's a fake field goal. They go to Brandon Aubrey, and that didn't work. I don't know what they're thinking there. That gives us life in this game. Now we need a touchdown on this drive. Pass off. And luckily we got it away before that was a sack. Joe Flacco dropping back, looking to pass again. We're going to go Jakobi Meyers, and he just missed him. We can't win the game if he can't hit the open guy. Flacco dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to throw that and get hit. It was a bad decision anyway. We just threw it because I seen pressure. 4th and 10. This game might be over right here. This right here could be ball game. Joe Flacco looking to pass. He's going to Jacoby Myers, who's open. He wins one-on-one. Get out of bounds. Big play. First down, Raiders. Flacco looking to pass here. Going out there. That's Hunter Renfrow on the sideline. Completed. Out of bounds. Clock stops. Great job, Raiders. Flacco again looking to pass. Going across the field. That's Jacoby Myers. Who's it? Yes, that's DPI. They got him on DPI right there. What a big play. That's a spot foul. All right, big 1st and goal here. We're going to go to the end zone. Ah, man, Flacco. Not enough time. Weird call here, I guess, but we're going to run a screen near the goal line. See if it works. Josh Jacobs fighting, but he can't break the tackles. Let's get to the line. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Probably we're going to go to the end zone, and that's nearly picked. That was a bad throw. Easy 24-yard field goal. Up. Good. Makes it a 1-score game. We can boot it down to him, get a stop, and we still have a chance. Big sequence of plays here. They're going to hand it off. Javonte Williams hit and taken down. Timeout. We need a stop here. That's all we can look for. They're going to hand it off again, and that's a big play. Tyree Wilson, timeout number 2. I don't know if they're going to run it or throw it here, but they're running some coverage just in case. That's a handoff. That's a play made. Timeout. Trayvon Moehrig. We still have a chance to win this one. I would not have guessed that. All right, let's get this drive going with Joe Flacco. He gets hit as he releases. That's Jacoby Myers. He had his man beat. Justin Simmons somehow made the play, though. 2nd and 10. Jacoby Myers is open, and he missed him. Come on, Flacco. This is an important 3rd down right here. Flacco looking to pass. Going down the field. He has Jacoby Myers coming open. 1st down. Let's rush. Flacco, got to get the snap off here. Come on. Minute 8. Get the snap away. Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. That son of a gun. That's the game. Dang it, man. I rushed and hit the wrong button there. I should have slowed it down for a second and looked at the play art and just made sure I had the right button. That's on me. You can see Jacobs running open right there. That's who I wanted to throw it to. Big mistake on my behalf. Broncos take a knee. That's going to finish this game out today. 27-20 is going to be your final today. Russell Wilson and the Broncos get the victory they were looking for. We shot ourselves in the foot far too many times. Too many turnovers. Got too aggressive there in the 1st half. When you look at what Flacco did, he did a lot of good. 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, though. He reminds me of what Nick Mullins has been doing for the Vikings lately, where he gives you a spark, but there's turnovers if you get too aggressive. Because you want to, because he's getting them yards. We got to be better and kind of calm him down. Jacobs in the ground game, they struggled all day. Devontae had a fantastic day before leaving. Jacoby Myers had a fantastic day. Nobody else was really that good on the receiving end. Looking at defense, it wasn't too crazy. 3 TFLs by Max Crosby. He maybe had the best day of everybody. Divine Diablo with 2 sacks. That's a pretty solid day. We didn't get any interceptions or any turnovers, though. Taking a look at Russell Wilson and what could be his final game as the Broncos starter if it goes like real life. He honestly wasn't that good. I mean, he just wasn't that dynamic. Javonte Williams made the plays they needed. Truthfully, their defense won this game with all the turnovers that they created off of my poor decisions. So, you know, give a little bit of credit to the offense, but honestly, this is a defensive victory and they deserve all that credit. They played well and they did what they had to do to win this game. And, you know, 4 interceptions will do that. So, it is what it is, but this season's finally coming to an end. Coming out of that game, we have an upgrade for Zamir White. We're going to go into power back for him. I think, I don't know, maybe he needs a little bit more balance to his game. 1 trucking, 2 break tackle. Now that our season's mercifully over, we finished 3-14. Let's take a look at the standings. First thing we need to check is the Cardinals finished 0-17. They were abysmal this season, getting outscored by a lot of points, almost 300 points. They were abysmal, man. That's a record right there. 0-17 for the Cardinals. We need to remember that. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at your playoff bracket. As you can see, Chargers ended up with the 1 seed. 2 went to the Ravens, who are playing the 7-seeded Chiefs. Next up, you have the Dolphins and the Bills. And then you have the Titans and the Steelers playing. Looking over at your NFC wild card matchups, you have the 2-seeded Eagles taking on the Seahawks, then the 3-seeded Niners taking on the Buccaneers, and the 4-seeded Packers taking on the 5-seeded Cowboys, while the Falcons get your first round bye with the best record in the NFC. We'll have an episode coming out where we go through the playoffs. We'll name our new head coach because head coach Josh McDaniels has just been fired, so his time with the Las Vegas Raiders is over. We'll unveil who the new head coach is in the next episode, and I'm excited for that. We're going to make a wise decision, hopefully kickstart our team and start building towards the future. But your next episode will be the playoffs, announcing our new head coach, and then we'll get into part 1 of the offseason after that. But I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. I'm glad season 1's over. It didn't go the way I planned it to go, but I'm happy we did it. And let's get on to building this team in my image and in our image with players from our Coach KJ Dynasty. So I look forward to it. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in.